We're going to check in with our Jeremiah Beatty, who is live out in Smithfield this morning after a shooting on the highway. It partially shut that down for hours this morning. Jeremiah, you've been there all morning long. What have you seen throughout today? What have officials told you? Give us the latest.
Hey, good morning, Marta. So we arrived on scene around 6 this morning, and we found a small police presence of investigators around this area you see behind me. Now, Smithfield police are calling this incident an isolated incident. They have reason to believe those involved in this shooting know each other and were on foot. So detectives tell us when they got here, they found shell casings and blood at the scene. At this time, that's all the details we know. They don't believe there's a threat to the community. I spoke with Lieutenant Willie Woolley from the Smithfield Police Department. He tells me that flock cameras will be a big help. They are positioned along the roadway here. But if you look over to this direction, there's a lot of houses over here. So we know people heard gunfire this morning. We haven't been able to speak to nearby neighbors, and Smithfield police have not shared any updated information regarding just shell casings at the scene and blood, but those are all details we are working to track down from investigators this morning. But yes, the scene is now clear. Traffic is moving through the area smoothly. I will be reaching out to investigators again to have another update at 12. So if you're tuned in and want to watch us on air, I hope to have the latest update by then. But Marta, this is all very unfortunate news. We're doing all we can to track down the latest information.
Yeah, and you mentioned that they had found shell casings there. They had also found blood, but important to emphasize this morning, no victims were found at the scene. And so the Smithfield Police Department, it sounds like,
Yes.
Jeremiah, they're asking for the public to step in and provide information. Is that correct?
Yes, that's exactly correct. That's a major detail. So if you were around this area around 1:30, if you saw anything, you heard anything, you have video, anything that could help investigators in this case, you can call the Smithfield Police Department. They are waiting for those tipsters to come in. So if you have any information to share, they'd love to hear from you. I'll toss it back to you, Marta.
All right, thanks, Jeremiah. And we are going to hear now from the official that she spoke to about the shooting. He has more details on what happened, so we're going to play that right now for you.
And so just kind of walk me through response this morning. What time did you all get notified that this happened?
Yeah, so this morning our patrol officers got a call at approximately 1:30 of gunshots fired, gunshots heard. There's multiple callers. They responded. They were unable to locate a victim or suspect in the incident, but they were able to locate multiple cartridge casings, some of them in the roadway, and some of them in, unfortunately, an elderly lady's front yard, and then a small amount of blood behind her house.
But as far as victims, suspects,
We have not located a victim or a suspect yet. We've put information out to the hospitals to be notified. If anybody is aware of anything with this incident, we urge them to contact the Smithfield Police Department.
I know that, so you told me about what time this happened. Just kind of speak to the process at this point. You guys were on scene for how long this morning?
So I arrived on scene at approximately 2:30, and then we've been on scene working the scene, and then from this point we'll really start and dig down into the investigation.
Is there any like cameras out here that you all maybe, I know they're right there by you, that you guys would kind of be looking to while investigating this situation this morning?
Yeah, so one of the biggest things that we lean on is flock cameras. We're lucky that in this area we have quite a few flock cameras. We have some right here down at Route 10 and 258, and then right out here towards the end of the town. So that's one of the things we'll be locating is flock data.
I also noticed VDOT was on this scene. They've cleared away. Was that just to shut down the road? How are they helping in this?
So anytime that we shut down the roadway, we try to get VDOT involved, especially when we have morning traffic. We didn't know how long we'd be out here, so we have VDOT to help reroute drivers so that they can get to their destinations as quickly as possible.
I know they're everywhere. My last question for you, and I know this is an investigation, don't want to lead into any theories or speculate, but do you believe this may be targeted? Is this an isolated incident? Do you think is there a threat to the community?
I don't believe that there's a threat to the community. From what we can tell is that there's two shooters, two different calibers of cartridge casings that were located, probably between two people that at least knew somewhat of each other. I don't think this was a random shooting or a random attack on somebody else, so I think it is isolated.
All right, so you heard there that was Jeremiah speaking to the police lieutenant after the highway shooting in Smithfield this morning. And the Smithfield Police Department did post online that they are looking for answers in connection to this incident, and an up to $1,500 reward is available to anyone who can submit tips leading to an arrest. And you can do those anonymously through the Isle-of-Wight crime line. That number is 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. So of course we'll continue to follow that situation, but once again, the road is back open and they do not believe that there is any threat remaining to the public.